Hey everyone, early on I made a blog post that was a critique of a nonprofit called Youth versus Apocalypse. And by the exchange with one person who I regard as a friend, and I'm not going to use the person's name, I believe there was a misunderstanding because what I wrote simply says this. First of all, I didn't criticize what they believe their stated raison d'etre, concern for the climate. What I said and what I am saying now is this. Those tactics of protest and bullying, which is what they are, were learned from adults. The kids did not get together on their own and say, we are going to protest and we are going to bully and we are going to intimidate. And the reason why I am advancing my position here is because it is wrong to place children, kids, teenagers, young adults in the position when they are between the ages of 11 and 17 of being seen as rabble-rousers or disagreeers. I ran, when I was at University of Texas at Arlington, the Fort Worth YMCA Youth and Government Program. I was responsible for 3 schools: Dunbar, Eastern Hills, and Nolan. Dunbar was in one area of Fort Worth. Dunbar is predominantly black. Nolan was in another part of Fort Worth, predominantly white. In Eastern Hills, public and mixed. Regardless of the student body, my job was to teach the students how to write bills, how to create and lobby for those bills, to create discussions, arguments, why those bills were sound, to sell the idea to other legislators, other constituents, other voters, or would-be voters, and in short, understand how government works so that at the very least they understand how to pull the levers of government, to achieve change. So it's from that perspective that I am attempting to reach Youth Apocalypse by saying, hey, try the task of teaching your students, because that's really who they are, your students, to understand about a particular project they're interested in, that they say, as a null hypothesis, doesn't adhere to future objectives regarding climate, the control of emissions, okay? Study it, learn it back and forward, all right? Gain information about it from the people who are making it, and then install different ways where that project can get to the climate performance level, or the climate sensitive performance level you wanted to see. And then meet with the people who are responsible for that development or that product or that plant and introduce your idea. I will tell you what you will find. You will find an ally among those people who run those organizations. And because of your ages, it is quite likely that several things will happen. One of you, or 2 or more, will be offered an internship. The others of you may very well find your entire college education is financed by these organizations and individuals. I am not kidding you. It is at this time of your lives, between 11 and 17, when what you do starts to follow you for the rest of your life. You plant your foundations now. One of my students is a man named Darren McCarty. And Darren was great, but like most folks who were his age, they lack confidence. That's to be expected. But I encouraged Darren because, as I encourage all the others, hey, you have the idea. Make sure that you're the person that's able to advance your idea and confidently. Understand government. Understand what it means to have confidence in your idea. Okay? Understand that. He called me, I believe it was 2 years ago, and thanked me. Why? Because now he's a Texas super lawyer. He started his own company, and he's doing it exceptionally well. I want to see that for each and every one of you. The adults of youth versus apocalypse, should want that for you. But they're not engineering that kind of path for you. They're engineering a path for you that doesn't make you look good. So you met with Senator Feinstein and all you got out of it was a viral video? That's the problem with that tactic. All it produces is fodder for the media to talk about you, to give you attention. But gaining attention does not mean you are affecting change. I will repeat, gaining attention does not mean you are affecting change. Anyone can gain attention. But learning the science behind a something, the process behind a something, how to negotiate with people you might think on the other side of the aisle with you, and get to an agreement, that's building wealth. That's building mutual wealth and establishing new friends. And it's really important to learn that at a young age because so many people don't understand today. You will find, I guarantee, you'll find yourself ahead of the game. And anyone who is your parent should want that for you. Thank you.